The Fokker D.XXI fighter was designed in 1935 for use by the Royal Netherlands East Indies Army Air Force. As such, it was designed as an inexpensive and small, but rugged aircraft, which had respectable performance for its time. Entering operational use in the early years of World War II, it provided yeoman service for both the Luchtvaartafdeling and the Finnish Air Force, and a few were built by the Carmolí factory before it fell into rebel hands during the Spanish Civil War. Design and development: the Fokker D.XXI was a low-wing monoplane with a fixed spatted undercarriage. Following standard Fokker design practice of the period, it had a steel tube fuselage covered in large part by fabric, with wooden cantilever wings. Power was provided by a Bristol Mercury radial driving a 3-blade 2-pitch propeller. When it entered service in 1938, it was a significant leap forward for the Dutch Army Aviation Group, whose fighter force had until the time consisted of aging biplanes with open cockpits. The new Fokker proved to be an extremely sturdy aircraft capable of attaining a speed of 700 km per hour in a dive. Operational history: in 1936 a few Fokker D.XXIs were used by the Spanish Republic. Although the order by the MLKNIL was cancelled, the Luchtvaartafdeling placed an order of 36 aircraft, which were all delivered in time to participate in the war against the Germans in May 1940. The Fokker D.XXI, although much slower and more lightly armed than the Bf-109, performed surprisingly well in dogfights, due to its maneuverability. It was also one of the few aircraft that could follow a Stuka bomber into its dive. Nonetheless, the numerical inferiority of the Luchtvaartafdeling compared to the Luftwaffe resulted in the destruction of most Dutch Fokker D.XXI fighters during the campaign. Some were captured during and after May 15, but their fates, apart from their capture, are unknown. The Fokker D.XXI performed better and for much longer in the Finnish Air Force, which had acquired a number of license-built fighters prior to the start of the Winter War. Against the aircraft of the Soviet Air Force, the Fokker was more evenly matched, and its rugged design with a radial engine and fixed undercarriage made it very suitable for Finnish conditions. Later in the war, as newer models of Soviet fighters appeared, the Fokker D.XXI was underpowered and too lightly armed to compete. Plans to arm the Fokkers with 20mm cannons were dropped and only one fighter was armed as such. Another fighter was equipped with retractable landing gear, but due to less than anticipated performance improvement, wasn't continued in the series. During the Continuation War, the Finnish State Aircraft Factory also built some 50 D.XXIs with the Swedish-built Pratt & Whitney AR-1535 Twin Wasp Jr. as the Bristol Mercury was in short supply. These can be identified by their longer cockpit glazing, smooth cowl, and large ventral air intake under the cowl. The fixed undercarriage lent itself to both unimproved runways and conversion to skis for winter use, both of which were advantages in the Finnish theatre. Several Finnish Air Force pilots became fighter aces with the Fokker D.XXI. The top-scoring Fokker ace was Jorma Salvanto, who obtained 12 5/6 victories with the type. Many other future aces scored at least one victory with the Fokker. The highest-scoring airframe was Fk-110, with 10 victories. This aircraft survived the war and is on display at the Central Finland Aviation Museum. Variants: D.XXI, prototype serial No FD322, D.XXI1, pattern aircraft supplied to Denmark, 2 built, powered by 645 horsepower Bristol Mercury Vista engines. Armed with 2 x 8mm machine guns and 2 x 20mm Madsen cannon, D.XXI1, production aircraft built at the Royal Army Aircraft Factory, 10 built powered by 830 horsepower Bristol Mercury 8 engines. D.XXI2, 53 built, of which 36 were delivered to the RNLAF, D.XXI3, Finnish license-built D.XXI2s. Number built, 38, D.XXI4, upgraded D.XXI3, powered by 825 horsepower Pratt & Whitney AR-1535 SB4CG Twin Wasp Jr. engines. Number built, 50, D.XXI5, upgraded D.XXI4, powered by 920 horsepower Bristol Pegasus radial engines. Number built, 5, Project 150, proposed version powered by a Bristol Hercules radial piston engine. Not built. Project 151, proposed version powered by a Rolls-Royce Merlin piston engine. Not built. Project 152, proposed version powered by a Daimler-Benz DB600H engine. Not built. Operators, Denmark, Harens Flyvetrupper received 2 aircraft and built 10 on license. Locally designated Untitled Chapter, 2. Escadrille. Finland. Finnish Air Force received 7 aircraft and built 93 on license. Number 10 Squadron, Finnish Air Force, Number 12 Squadron, Finnish Air Force, Number 14 Squadron, Finnish Air Force, Number 24 Squadron, Finnish Air Force, Number 26 Squadron, Finnish Air Force, Number 30 Squadron, Finnish Air Force, Number 32 Squadron, Finnish Air Force. Germany, Luftwaffe operated an unknown number of captured Dutch aircraft. Netherlands, Dutch Army Aviation Group received 36 aircraft. 1 Luchtvaartregiment 1 and 2 Luchtvaartafdeling 2 Luchtvaartregiment, Spanish Republic. Spanish Republican Air Force may have completed 1 aircraft. Museums, Aviation Museum of Central Finland has FR-110 on display, having been restored with additional parts from FR-81 and FR-137. Militär Luchtvaart Museum has a replica painted in claw markings. Crash Foundation. Popular culture, a converted North American Harvard trainer masqueraded as a Fokker D.XXI for the Paul Verhoeven movie Soldier of Orange. Specifications. Data from General Characteristics, Crew, 1, Length, 8.2 meters, Wingspan, 11 m, Height, 2.92 m, Wing Area, 16.2 m. 2, Empty Weight, 1,594 kilograms, Gross Weight, 1,970 kilograms, Power Plant, 1 Bristol Mercury 8 9-cylinder air-cooled radial piston engine, 620 kilowatts, Performance, Maximum Speed, 460 km per hour, Cruising Speed, 429 km per hour, Never Exceed Speed, 700 km per hour, Range, 930 km, Service Ceiling, 11,350 m. Service Ceiling, Time to Altitude, 6,000 m in 7 minutes 30 seconds, Power Mass, 0.309 kilowatts per kilogram, Armament, 4 7.7 mm Vickers machine guns. See also, Aircraft of comparable role, configuration and era, Curtiss Hawk 75, Nakajima Ki 27, Kulovan FK 58, Fiat G50, related lists, List of fighter aircraft, List of aircraft of the Spanish Republican Air Force, List of aircraft of World War II. References, Notes. Bibliography. External links, Fokker D.XXI to Finland, Fokker D.XXI walk around.